Well, trouble seemed to be unending for former Prime Minister Imran Khan of Pakistan. Imran Khan and his wife Bushra Khan were sentenced to 7 years in prison. A Pakistan court ruled the 2018 marriage violated the law. Now, the two were each fined 500,000 Pakistani rupees, which is about $1,800. This is the third adverse ruling against the embattled former Prime Minister this week. The ruling comes ahead of National Elections Day on Thursday. Imran Khan is barred from contesting. Now, Bushra Bibi is accused of not completing the waiting period mandated by Islam, called Iddat, after divorcing her previous husband and marrying Imran Khan. Imran Khan and Bushra Bibi signed their marriage contract, called Nikah, in January of 2018 in a secret ceremony. This was 7 months before the cricketer turned politician became Prime Minister. There was controversy over whether they had wed before the mandatory period was complete. After initial denials of the January marriage, both Imran and Bushra have denied any wrongdoing. Khan is in prison in the garrison city of Rawalpindi, while his wife has been allowed to serve her sentence at their hilltop mansion in Islamabad. For the latest on this, we are now joined by our Pakistan Bureau Chief Anas Malik, who's joining us live from Islamabad. Anas, we've been talking to you regarding updates on this particular case. What is the latest update that you can get us? Any reaction from Imran Khan's and Bushra Bibi's lawyers on the next course of action that they have?
Well, last question first. Imran Khan's lawyers and the PTI lawyer team have vowed that they will be challenging the verdict in the superior judiciary, expecting and hoping that there will be justice on their part to be done, and that this is a frivolous case as per them. This is a false case, and this is a ridiculous case, quote unquote, from their part. Another witness of the Nikah, Zulfi Bukhari, has said that this is laughable, the sort of conviction that they've had. Earlier today, Islamabad court have convicted the two for an illegal marriage, an illicit marriage, out of her mourning period, Bushra Bibi's mourning period, which has been deemed as un-Islamic, not in line with the Sharia. And in line of that, both have been sentenced for 7 years imprisonment, along with a 500,000 Pakistani rupees fine as well on the two of them. Isha?
Okay, Anas, ahead of February 8th, can you summarize once again, tell us about Imran Khan's previous convictions and also, very importantly, how they impinge upon his party PTI ahead of Feb 8th?
Well, the PTI would be seeing this as a major moral backlash on their part. They'd be getting something, not something very practical, but morally it is quite demoralizing for the fact that this is a third conviction in a week's time for Imran Khan. The first being in pertaining to the case of the Official Secrets Act, where he was convicted for 10 years. The second was in the Tosha Khana case, where it was alleged that he had sold gifts without not on their actual value, that had some of an effect on the national exchequer. And the third being today with regards to the Iddat case, where he has been sentenced for 7 years in prison. Now, what is to be noted is that the maximum conviction he's gotten is 14 years in the Tosha Khana case. So his other convictions will run concurrently as per Pakistani law, and Imran Khan's conviction in all would still be deemed as 14 years, not the 7, not the 10, because they both will be clubbed with the highest or the maximum amount of conviction that he's been awarded by the court.
Right.
Isha?
Anas, very quickly, can you just tell us, do you see any scope of any respite for Imran Khan?
Not immediately, not up until elections. Elections are just 4 days away, 4 or 5 days away here in Pakistan, and we're not seeing, or I don't foresee any respite or any relief for Imran Khan, at least in the coming month or two, even after elections. unless and until things in the power corridors settle down, if he manages to tone down his rhetoric against the powers that be, only then we might see some window of reconciliation. In the absence of that, in the absence of in continuation of Imran Khan with doing his going on and about with his rhetoric, I don't foresee any respite for him, irrespective of the lawyers, of whatever his lawyers say. Isha.
Okay, thank you so much, Anas, for joining us with those updates.